let's see what that's all about. Our backyards have become our home away from home, our playgrounds, and an extension of our home. On March 19th, we celebrate National Backyard Day and all the ways we transform spaces and places we call our oasis. All up in your faces.
Oh yeah, my Preston bars.
We celebrate our backyards. They're not just a little patch of land with some lawn chairs anymore. For some of us, they may be barely a porch, a postage stamp of concrete. But we come to the end of a work week, we transform them into the staycation destination number one. That is true.
Staycation destination.
Like sometimes, I know Terry Dean's familiar with this. Sometimes it's just nice to go out in your shed, Scott, and just get away from maybe if the house is busy or something, to go out into another kind of in your yard or in another structure, right?
Oh yeah, especially Tom Anderson shit.
That's a damn it. Them boys are whacking it in my shed again, Peggy, damn it. They're whacking it in my shed. Terry Needs, he got another metaphor. He goes, I love BF's backyard. My horse or grocery. Space Nerd's excited already for Juicy Man Meat. It's 12 minutes after 2 o'clock on the East Coast of the United States. And we did kind of see all of the most interesting things in our little check of the national calendar. So if we finally move on, maybe we'll get to the Juicy Man Meat after we roll up National Day Hey Hey. It is always a holiday or celebration for someone or something. And we checked them out today, a little National Day calendar, National Day Hey Hey. It's that time, not to bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme. Our friend FJM wants to smoke a little bit. Jen simply says, Bobby, thanks for the reminder, Jim. Taking my first hit of the day. But come on, you ain't leaving me behind or going like Jen. We know you ain't doing it. So why don't we play the little song,
Matthew, can you come to the house 100 when you're available? Matthew, can you come to the house 100 when you're available?
We dedicated this one for our Donkey Kongaton, or anyone you might be missing or just thinking of while you take your hit. This is another dab done for donks. A little bit of smoky music on the vibe. Another dab done for donks. Another dab done for donks. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for donks. Hey, I'm gonna dab you too. Another dab done for donks. Another dab done for donks. Praise God free. That was a good one. Praise God free.
Oh yeah.
Another dab done for donks. Or anyone you want to celebrate when you take your hit and thinking of. Yeah, live. This is what we do in the midday. We're just making the most out of this one ride we get on this planet, folks. You only get one ticket. Don't jump off too early and make the most of it. Thanks for the reminder, Jen, for the hitting. Hey, Jen, from your friend Nerd. The Pop Master says every backyard has a back door.
Scott.
Anal. It's anal. He's talking about anal. It's anal reference.
Butt stuff.
BF can take a hit. What do you mean?
Whoa.
And then FJM is laughing a little too aggressively at that immediately in the chat. I don't
Yes.
know why. He's like, I love cowboys. All right, let's take that National Day calendar. Find them. All right, since we're smoking, let's get comfortably numb a little bit, if you will. How about that? Let me show you. This might trip you out. I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about this, but at least I got some friends here that I can play it with.
The trip out.
This is about Pink Floyd. Now, Pink Floyd is an acquired taste for some people. My brother-in-law, Charlie, rest in peace, who I talk about all the time, he kind of turned me on to Pink Floyd and the songs of this nature. But what if Pink Floyd, Scott and Juggler Jen, what if it were sang in a soul manner, like classic soul? Let's hear Pink Floyd as soul music. And want to take a hit while that, if you want to, on the vibe.
What a time Pink Floyd was classic soul. It probably sound like this.
I don't know how I feel about this redheaded white kid singing like this. Watch this. guys think?
It's up, chick guy.
Cheeky. Very cheeky.
It's wonderful.
It's not terrible. Terry Gwyneth is not feeling it.
Very cheeky here.
I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's not a bad singer. A lot going on there. He's singing Pink Floyd. He's singing Blue Eyed Soul.
BF Live vibe.
Space Nerd, I do agree. He is a great singer.
Everyone,
I played the audio.
go over there.
You sent me the latest thing this morning. I played it for Bobby Nick. I'm not sure if I'm in the same
BF Live,
charity, but
the vibe.
listening to it this morning because there's something weird about Bobby Nick. He likes some certain thing. He likes
They've been inside me.
I don't know if you knew that about Bobby Nick.
5 guys have been inside me. Wow.
You do a lot of shows with Bobby Nick, and so I just wanted you to know everything you needed to know about Bobby Nick.
I
I know
wish
what it's like to
it
have
would
my asshole stretched.
See, it all goes together, doesn't it?
5
actually
guys have been
go.
inside me.
Now it all adds up. The whole audio thing I had. Yeah, baby. Is that Austin Powers? Yeah, baby.
I wish links would actually go.
Yeah, so that was kind of trippy. I was wondering what people would think about that. Like I said, it was just a Pink Floyd song, and it was done in the soul
I
R&B
need
fashion by redheaded, white redheaded kid.
BF Live the vibe on
Leonard
YouTube.
John says, "It's not Austin Powers." Yeah, baby. Shagarific, baby. There's a membership. Remember on the pod. Make sure you're membered up so you can be part of the arcade feed when they go members only. And you can be part of the cartoon feed when I do that.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, because it's not right there.
That's right.
BF Live the vibe on YouTube.
Here on the pod. So you can be part of it for as little as $1.99. You can be part of the members only Tuesday show right here. Let's see. 5 Guys, yum, close right there.
5 Guys,
Yummy.
yummy.
I would go ahead and sit in the car and listen to 101 string orchestra of the Beatles on 8-track. What is that when they put all the everything to like an orchestra beat or something like that? That was like the first kind of dance mix and stuff. People were like mixing like booked on symphony and all that shit. Our music availability
Symphony of
yeah,
Destruction.
that was like the coolest thing they could do back in the day. It's like either put it on strings or kind of do it booked on symphony or something like that. All right, okay, so there you go. You got your thought about that one. Okay, everybody digested that one. All right,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna bring you another one. This is another song most of us are familiar with, done in a soulful fashion right here by the
So
same
far
gentleman.
away.
What if Black Hole Sun were sang as classic soul? Let's see.
What if Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden
Yeah.
was soul?
Which are done now, thank you. Yeah, so I was waiting for today.
He's wearing hat gear.
Ooh.
Oh, you have to tell us.
Oh, Juggalo.
Mhm.
That's good.
Mhm.
What? Soulful or hopeful? Everybody, you watching BF Live and Live. Hit that like button. Look at now. Won't you come here tomorrow and every day? It's all Vietnamese. See what we do. There you go. What if? What if? There you go. Mixing up the styles here.
I love him now. I love him now.
He is soulful for what else, guys?
I think he's one of Jim's people.
Oh, yes, man. Go ahead and elaborate. You got got very excited at what that gentleman was wearing in that last video.
Yes, he had a hatchet, man. He was wearing a
Hatchet man.
We don't explain, elaborate, please, for all of us. We don't, us regular people.
Oh, yes.
What is a
So,
hatchet? It's a Juggalo reference, right?
yes, I recognize the hatchet man on the sleeve right away. Looks like he's a juggalo.
All right.
I see it, man. Looked like Rick Malenko jersey.
I think whenever they see that, like if you're in the mall and you might not have no weed or something, you see a guy with a hatchet man, you know he's cool to talk to.
There you go. That's a Juggalo thing. One of Jen's favorite bands. Let's
Hey,
see.
guys.
Sean Riggle says Andrew is live on his gay solo channel. That's right. Well, I always tell you when Andrew the Giant is ignoring this show right here, as he is right now. And it wasn't like I took him out first, guys. Like we were enjoying hanging out together. All of a sudden you hear.
Hey.
Every show for weeks he's been telling us he's going to stop that, and I guarantee tonight he'll tell us he's going to stop it again.
You mean tonight at 7 o'clock East, which Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays? You figure it would be enough to have a show 3 days a week for hours a night? No Filter with Andrew and friends. He's been doing it for years, but he's also ignoring this show, and he's on Andrew the Giant 96 right now, ignoring this show. What's up, Fat Pig and Jenner and everything? Trying to stay all I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but whatever. Let's continue on with BF Live and Vibe here. Shout out to the 21 awesome people hanging out here to Midday Vibes. We'll be with you all day, guys and gals, because I'm doing this show until at least 3 p.m. East. Bobby Nick is always typically doing something in the afternoon. Scott and Andrew and all the fellows will be doing something at 7 o'clock East.
Yes.
So with Andrew and friends. And then at 8:45, even if that's too early for you, I'll be doing replayables. We'll watch fun videos, smoke a little bit, drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. And we're going to spin a wheel. We have to do whatever the wheel says. It's going to be Barf Madness, so we'll see what the matchup is tonight for Barf Madness on replayables. You can find out about all that. It's running in the chat throughout the entirety of the show. So let's keep hanging out today on a Thursday right here.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right. Well, baseball season is coming. Let's see if we can. Baseball season is coming up soon, Scott.
Yes.
Scott will do sports and all that. So, yeah, I got the Orioles here. I get a little excited about it mostly because I like these. I know that it means the summer's coming. So it's the rite of passage. It's just one of those steps, which means you're kind of closer to spring. But some people dream of baseball. You know, they go hit a home run or something. But some people just want to steal second, man. That's just their dream, to steal second. Ross's dream is to steal second, so let's see if he can do it.
Dream to literally steal second base at a pro baseball game. So I ran a test at a high school baseball game. I put on a uniform, ran on the field, and like a thief in the night, I stole second base. Ran and hopped over the fence, and then threw it back. I got what I wanted. That worked well. So I was ready to take it to the big leagues.
All right.
Same
Big league level now, Scott. Here we go. While we're in the middle of this, I want to thank someone called Thanks for Subscribing Untrackable. Thank you for being a subscriber here. And welcome to BF Live the Vibe. This is our midday hang. We do it Monday through Friday, 12 to 3. Welcome to the chat family. Here we go.
plan, but this time I was in my underwear, and the security was not playing games. So in between innings, I ripped my pants off, ran down towards the dugout, did a front flip off the dugout, which unfortunately none of my cameras got. Ran on the field, all the way up to second base, grabbed it, went to pull it out of the ground and take off, and it got stuck. So I had to try to pull it out of the ground, and boom!
You miss a beat. Look at
all piled on top of me, and one of them put me in a chokehold. And I remember thinking, like, all right, this is it. Here I go. When suddenly I wake up, they pull me to my feet. They're escorting me off the field. The crowd was absolutely wild, and it was one of the greatest feelings I've ever felt in my life. The next thing you know, I'm in jail with 3 charges: resisting a merchant, trespassing, and disorderly conduct. And this is how they count in baseball. That's why I count. So I tried. I failed. The dream isn't dead, though. Maybe someone someday will do what I couldn't. I'll be watching. And when they do, my dreams will be fulfilled.
There you go, Scotty. I have a simple dream to steal second. You gotta have
gosh.
Now, you think they put the post in extra deep on these bases in general, or in second for that, maybe for that particular reason right there? Just those couple beats, man. That's all he needed. Them dudes was all over him.
I'm sorry I had to disappear for a second, but Scott made me laugh and I spit soda all over my keyboard.
fee for that scalpel, man. You earned that shit. Yeah,
That's
so
what
you
he
remember
goes,
what it,
"Get it, clean it."
do you remember what it was?
He fucking said, "I think they see that hatchet man in the mall. I think they can buy weed from each other."
That's why real recognize is real.
You know,
Well, it's like, "What's up, Chugalo?" Yeah, you know what's up.
that's that juggalo culture.
Same thing. Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Whoop whoop.
I've been whooped at in
Whoop,
public randomly. Yes.
Booyah baseball was a sport played on Melmac, which
Mm-hmm.
resembled baseball. But instead of throwing the ball, fish parts were thrown. Ha! Said our friend Sean Riggle,
Ah.
a.k.a. Alf. A.k.a.
The Alfred.
Tequila.
No.
I know, she's done that before. She's fat.
Soda.
She's projectile vomited tequila and whatever other contents came along with it before. She's
How-
definitely done that.
Pisco is definitely confirmed on its way.
Oh no, and I told you, I replied to that message and I said, beware of the Pisco. I said, because it tastes like nothing, but it is something.
It's something.
Alright, that is what I said in the message to you there. Give me base on it. Pico is, yeah, it's something. It smells like something. Nothing, but it is something. Alright, well, you know what it, you know what's something? Is that I got my friend Juggalette Jen here, Scott Fitzpatrick, and even this guy when he's kind of paying attention, even when he's...
Yes, I'm here.
I got my great ladies that are part of my Vibe Chat family. Not all the shows are sausage parties. I got a special segment for my ladies because I know there's a lot of other shows are sausage parties. I said, ladies, we got to do a segment for you. The ladies demanded it, and I said, let's go do it. So it is your turn on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I like to bring them what the ladies, what they want. I like to give them their juicy man meat. Come on. For me, ladies, it's just for you. It's for Juggalette Jen and Andrew and all the ladies that are part of BF Live the Vibe. It's a special segment, Juicy Man Meat.
Oh,
All
yeah.
and the gay men. See, that's why we... There you go. All right, so here comes your first piece, ladies. Now, I don't want this in my algorithm, so many of you got gals. Send this to me at bflivethevibe420@gmail.com. I put it in the hopper, and I present it to you on Tuesdays and Thursdays as your juicy man meat. And here comes your first piece. It's for the ladies and Andrew. You can watch Andrew watching dudes on 2 channels. On Andrew the Guy 96 and on BF Live the Vibe. There you go. All right.
Wow.
It's the ladies segment here on the Vibe because I have the best.
I like to watch.
Oh,
Dude.
ladies. So we play a segment just for them. Oh, here, oh boy. When you hear that kind of complaint tone, and I say, "Oh boy, guys," my guys know who this is. I even think Space Nerd and Juggalette Jen can probably figure it out by the disappointment in my voice. It's that guy. That's not Shane. It's Fane. It's a thing.
The
Shane.
grunter.
It's that guy. Yes, the grunter again.
Grunter.
Pretty sure that Space Nerd sent this one in.
Wow.
I'm not looking. I'm producing the next piece of content. It's how Mike Tyson says Shane. It's Fane. It's my fan.
Beautiful.
It's got turtles on it.
To love yourself. Don't forget that.
Oh, we gotta get Andrew to say that.
What?
Listen, I'll let him say it again.
He's here to remind me how to act like a princess.
He's drinking out of the Yoda coffee cup.
Good morning, beautiful. You deserve to love yourself.
Duh.
Don't forget that.
Duh. I know, bitch.
All right, that's enough of that.
He took it from a what was his name? Grogu?
Broken.
Yoda or Baby Grogu, yes. Thompson says, wow, I'm in. 10 out of 10, 10 stars gives the Space Nerd with Eyes of Bright. As does Crazy Cute Sunflower. Did I not tell you that we have the best women in the chat family? And that is why I give them their Juicy Man Meat. And here comes their next piece of Juicy Man Meat. Once again, you can submit this to me at bflive420@gmail.com. And I'll play it for you on Tuesdays and Thursdays on your segment, Juicy Man Meat.
Ooh. Behave.
Terry, you're not supposed to be playing. I guess you can. Don't forget, ladies, that if you're a member here on BF Live The Vibe, there's a Juicy Man Meat emoji you can give between 1 and 5 of if you want to rate these guys as well. That's the kind of fun you can have if you're a member here on The Vibe. Or you can just wait for me to play the last piece of content that I will play for your segment today. Or submit more to me. You can make this segment whatever you want to be at bflive420@gmail.com, and you might see your piece of Juicy Man Meat presented in your segment.
Yep. Hi. How are you? It's a leg. We got 6 in here. I'm good. Good to see you.
What, oh, rate? Oh, yeah, not master rate. All right, ladies, I have the best faction of ladies in my chat family
Oh yeah.
that are here for me every day, and that's why I give them their own segment.
We got 14 in the building. 14 in the building. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm gonna switch over my computer real quick. Can we get 15 in here?
For all you ladies and Andrew, it's not for me. That was your Juicy Man Meat. Thank you. For ladies and anybody for joining us.
Juicy Man Meat is awesome.
Calm down. Hey, how about this? You know, I haven't seen too much talk going on about it. Matter of fact, Andrew, even if you're still live on your other channel, we can tell people what we do on your channel too. Why don't we play America's favorite new game show since Andrew's here and we haven't played it in a minute?
Yes, yes.
Guess what Andrew had for lunch today? Folks, come on everybody. Throw your guesses in the chat.
Let's see if I can still remember because I'm going brain dead.
Come on, do an intro. Hey, let's guess what Andrew had for lunch today. He only talks when you talk, folks. It's Andrew the King. Alright, let's see, Andrew. Let's go to
Like
the
Alf.
chat. You know, this game is highly competitive. We haven't played it in a couple days, you know, because FJM and it gets very passionate in the chat. But let's go to the chat and see. You can guess what Andrew ate for lunch today. Thanks, BF, for the Juicy Man Meat. The first one, we'll go back on that. The fireman in the room. Andrew loves Juicy Man Meat. That has been verified. Pizza. Andrew, Space Nerd says, did you have pizza today?
No pizza.
No, nerd, he says without a doubt. All right, let's move on to the next one. Andrew, gay show. Yes, yeah, whatever you want to do. Andrew, our friend Terry Nee says, Andrew, did you have a hamburger today?
No.
No, it wasn't a hamburger. Terry Nee, not a hamburger. We'll see if more guests come in the chat. Ooh, Andrew, our friend FJM checks in, the calcified kid, and he says, Andrew, did you have chili mac today?
No.
That's a long one. Oh, no. Andrew, Space Nerd says, did you have chicken a la king today?
No. Nope.
What?
No chicken a la king.
No chicken?
Did you have chicken nuts, maybe?
No.
Oh, no nuts. He's the other guy. All right. Wow. I know Mandy Diz is not in the chat right now because she's very competitive at this game. So, did you go down the highway and have a Hershey bar, Andrew? Terry Nee says.
No.
No Hershey bar yet. Let's see. We had pizza. I'm gonna say grilled cheese and potato chips, Andrew. Grilled cheese sandwich.
Nope.
Oh, hey, I got it. I'm even playing today. JD, got any guesses?
Tomato soup.
No.
Neither. No soup or gazpacho. FJM says, Andrew, did you have roast beef?
No.
Scott, any guesses? Pizza, not pizza.
Stuffed shell or something. Some kind of pasta. Stuffed shell pasta.
Andrew?
Nope.
Interesting. I guess grilled cheese sandwich. You had no pizza, stuffed pasta. Did you have, not chicken, I think, did you have chicken and a side dish?
Oink.
No.
Yeah, we got that smile. I thought I had something there.
Nope.
Alright. Let's see. After roast beef, it says, they must not be able to hold a hamburger. Because Terry's never right, so it must be because they can't hold it, not because they never make it.
Yeah. Terry looks good in pink. I like it.
Is it here?
So pretty.
Is it?
Look at those nice lips.
Andrew, did you have, FJM says, did you have meatballs, Andrew?
Nope. No meatballs.
Andrew has side dishes for
I
me.
bet.
Stuffed shells, I believe, Scott, that was kind of Scott's guess on that one. All love from Terry Nee. All right, Andrew, we're kind of getting to that point where the guests have ran out, and I've ran out of guests, so why don't I'll hit the Tim, and at the end of the Tim, only will Andrew, with that?
Some kind of salad, like a tuna salad or
All right,
something.
hold on, before guessing. Tuna salad, Andrew?
Nope.
Oh, sorry, Scott. We tried. Okay, here we go, Andrew. Andrew, at the end of the timpani, just because I like making you wait. Tell us what you
Ham sandwich.
ham sandwich.
Are you fucking serious? God damn it.
Folks. That's my lunch typically today. Andrew had my lunch. He had ham sandwich.
Such an easy guess. God.
Did you have a potato chip or anything? Not even a hot pocket?
Or a pickle. Or a cookie.
Can you get a pickle?
Nope.
Damn.
I
Why don't we do
want
this?
to.
We paid, that's what Andrew had for lunch today. We attempted to, so that was a little bit of fun right there. Why don't we have even more fun? Because we've already done some musical segments here, but there's one particular signature musical segment that I like doing on this show, and that is horrible karaoke. People that think that they can sing, but they really can't. So I gathered a couple of those up in a little hopper, and I like to do a segment that I call Karaoke. They couldn't carry a tune if it had an actual handle on it, folks. Let's watch some of those.
Some people think they can carry a tune, rock the house and raise the roof. But if their ears only worked, it would be plain to see why I call this segment Karaoke.
For you, anything.
Watch some horrible
Yeah.
singing right now, folks, and listen to Carrie Noki. Some horrible
Karaoke.
singing. You might go out in public and maybe a person's song's mangled and destroyed. I know I have. My sister used to have her own bar, and she'd have a karaoke night. And some people would just come in and swore they were like the Sinatra or whatever the pop star of the day might be. They thought they were that person. So the internet keeps that alive right here with Carrie Noki. Let's watch our first part. This kind of includes a misheard lyric. Right here, horrible singing or misheard lyric. Carrie Noki, our first selection.
You see, this guy
This guy.
is in love with you.
Woo.
I think it's supposed to be the sky. He says this guy.
You see, this
Guy
This
is
is Terry E wrote this.
This guy's
in love with you.
I'm there. Oh, we got Silky Andrew over here. You gonna sing it, Andrew?
I don't know the words, but yes.
He had nice eyes.
This guy. That's what I know Ozzy's saying. He goes, I don't know. I thought Jimi Hendrix was saying, excuse me while I kiss this guy. I don't know. So they're much the same. Excuse me while I kiss this guy. No, not cream pie. That really is BF. That is not me, damn it. All right. It is Carrie Noki is the segment we're doing right now. So here's the second one. And so that was just kind of the weird kind of lyric thing. Now, I know it's Thursday, but you know, we are trying to make our way to the weekend before it actually starts. And what better way to do that than let's get Friday vibes with Joey Bro. Oh, shit. Yeah,
You
there's some
have
kind of
the
keyboard,
same
Scott.
birthday as me.
You guessed it right. You recognized it right away. No,
Birthday
Spacer, this is
buddy.
not supposed to be Juicy Man meat. This is Joey Bro. You're getting spoiled. You're 2
And
and 1.
more.
Alright, well, dude, he didn't really sing too much on that one, but let's see. I have a couple more for you right here. Let's see. Let me play this. Oh, that's actually him again. Let me play this one for you. Let's see. What's the one? Oh, here we go. This is another one. What else got? But it's got his hair certainly indicates that he might have, right? That hair just tells you.
Hair.
That hair has a story to it. That hair can
The
speak.
hair.
Just that. All right. Well, this is I call a little bit of Terry Nee at a karaoke night for Carrie Noki segment right here.
Wow.
Ooh.
Pretty fucking game. Wow.
That's funny.
I see you backstage, though, surprise guest. Let me play one more of these videos to wrap up this segment, my friend, and I'm going to bring you in because you're not going to believe the person that's backstage. But I've got to play one or two more of these. Horrible karaoke segment is what we're doing right here, my friend backstage. So this certainly should qualify. Here we go. I'll bring you in just a minute, so stick around for our surprise guest. You won't be disappointed, and you certainly won't be disappointed when I call something horrible karaoke. I bring it.
I mean, that wasn't bad.
I love that song.
Well, practice might be pretty good. Some metal. Okay.
I love that song.
Alright. Well, I guess that's fair. Let me see. I think I played that one already before. See, I got this. This is my latest one I put in here. And we alright, we're gonna end with this one, ladies and gentlemen. This is just my little fun segment. When I see if some of these out of tune videos or something, I have a little segment here I call karaoke. Just for whatever reason people think that when they're on screen it sounds good, but it don't always turn out maybe the way they intended. It's a horrible karaoke segment. I'll bring you in just a minute backstage. Please don't go away. One more video right here, and I'm going to wrap it up with karaoke right here on the Vibe.
Before us,
You're the brightest.
you will lead us through the storms. You're the brightest. You're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to wrap up this segment urgently because we have a big star guest backstage, but I just wanted to let you know that that was my horrible karaoke segment. Let's wrap it up by playing the Popper Bumper. That wasn't karaoke, that was karaoke.
Yogi.
People think they can carry a tune, rock the house and raise the roof. But if their ears only work, it would be plain to see why I call this segment karaoke.
Shout out to the 20 awesome people hanging out with us in the midday. When I tell you something, I make a promise, I deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our friends and a regular person that stops by the Vibe is joining us again today, and I'm happy he is. I consider him a bro. He is from the Great White North. He is not America's favorite weatherman, or most famous, Canada's most famous weatherman, Frankie McDonald, buddy.
I'm doing great so far. I got my haircut at 2 p.m. this afternoon. It went great. My haircut went great.
You did something this afternoon already, buddy? What did you do?
I got my haircut.
Oh, look at you. You looking sharp dressed, man. Yes.
The Frankie McDonald.
Frankie got it tightened up. You looking good.
Hi.
Things are great so far. It's sunny outside Sydney, Nova Scotia. The snowstorm hitting for Sydney, Nova Scotia on Monday. And Montreal's getting it Sunday. Toronto's getting it. Boston's getting it. New York City's getting it. Interior New York's getting it. Michigan's getting it. And North Dakota's getting it. Manitoba's getting it.
Everybody's getting it, Frankie. I've been telling all my friends that this year that I believe that the planet in general, I think we've had a particularly kind of rough winter this year. What do you think? All the years
It's
you've
going to
been
be
covering?
rough spring and rough summer because of El Nino.
Oh, is this an El Nino year, Frankie? Isn't that every like 4 to 5 years where the flow changes back and forth?
El Nino.
Yes. El Nino.
Nino's getting Pineapple Express. Hawaii's getting Kona Low.
Yeah, and the Kona Low is happening right now. You're right. El Nino, as Chris Farley
Then they
said,
got a
which
powerful
means
cyclone aiming
El
towards
Nino.
Australia.
yes, in Australia they're getting it. That's what I mean, Frankie. The weather, everybody's getting wild ass weather this
You
week.
got the link to my book in my bobblehead.
Okay, let's do it then, buddy. We're gonna do the link for the book. There's Frankie McDonald. Have you hung out with Joey Only or Gino and them lately?
Gino's doing his show tonight and Bobby Nick, No Filter tonight and I recorded a video of myself for the Gary Dino show. And Tony Ali's doing his show tonight. And Big Sky show tomorrow night.
Okay. All right, well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? I don't see any link backstage, but I don't really need one, Frankie, because I got everything I need. I got the Frankie McDonald. I can't show up on my green screen. Wow, that's
Oh,
really
I can see it, sort of.
the
Great
Frankie,
evening, yeah.
the Frankie McDonald book. You got to get this. Be prepared. The Frankie McDonald Guide to Life, the Weather, and Everything. I do highly recommend this, folks. You can get it on Amazon.com, wherever fine books are sold. You'll learn all about Frankie's childhood and where he got his love of weather and how he became a popular YouTube star that he is on Amazon.com. Be prepared by Frankie McDonald. You won't be disappointed.
And my
And,
bobblehead.
and your bobblehead, my friend. If you want the latest, and I got an older one, but if you want the latest and greatest bobbleheads from Frankie McDonald, you look up something called the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.com, and that's where all of Frankie bobbleheads are available. He's got ones with cowboy hats and a whole variety, don't you, Frank?
Yes, and let's do a Frankie dance.
All right, buddy, you got it. He produces
Woo!
his when he hears on the vibe. So let's everybody dance to NBF Live
Fra-
Live. Wrap it up. In a way, it's the Frankie McDonald dance. Bringing joy and weather.
Frankie.
Thank you, Frankie. Come on. You hear it. Let's go. Frankie. High tech. Let's go around. Very cold weather. Just getting it. Juggle that jam. Frankie likes that. Frankie, Canada's most famous weatherman, and my friend on BF Live the Vibe, bringing good vibes.
Yeah, Andrew, get some. Yeah, Andrew's getting it.
My friend Frankie.
Oh, damn.
I love when my friend Frankie McDonald comes by and brings the Frankie dance. Oh, drink it. Drink it. Frankie be getting the love. Cold like Minnesota. I want more Frankie.
Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Very cold weather. It's Minnesota.
Shake that ass, like Ticket John said. We're having it, and we're doing it here on the Vibe. Terry D's dancing, the nerd is dancing, and we are dancing with our friend Frankie McDonald. One more time around.
Yeah, Scott. Oh, wow.
Frankie McDonald stops in to spread joy and the latest weather forecast. We'll be hanging out with Gino
Good
and Keanu.
afternoon, mother.
You see him hanging out with Chrissy Mayer and all his girls. And if you're out there in Sydney, Nova Scotia, he'll be singing at Dooley's over the weekend.
That means I'll be back on an old filter podcast tonight.
All right, check out Frankie McDonald.
See you tonight, buddy.
Tonight with no filter. There you go. That's how Frankie has always done it. That's how he always likes to do it.
I love that man.
There we go. So
Frankie.
we got done wrapping up Juicy Man Meat. We have a guest spot. I didn't even know he was going to be backstage like that. Even I never know that I was.
I wonder how many of my YouTube followers and Instagram followers know of Frankie.
I don't know. Frankie is quite famous. He's been doing his thing for many years, and you can find out. Like I said, if you get this Be Prepared book, it's yellow here. That's why it's kind of showing up weird. There it is, showing up better down here, kind of like this. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. I think it's less than $15 or something.
Frankie McDonald.
Wherever fine books are sold, and it's got great.
The
pictures
Frankie
of childhood
McDonald
pictures of
song.
Frankie and his love of weather and where he kind of got all his curiosity and all. And like I said, he became internet famous long before any of us did. He prepared the Frankie McDonald to guide to life, weather, and everything on Amazon.com. Jesus, Andrew, that means like just. He's had about enough of you. All right, well, how about this? We took care of the ladies. We had a surprise visit by Frankie McDonald. But I don't think that the guys had their segment. So that must mean we're going to wrap up this episode of The Vibe. Getting worked up.
Giving me a hug.
So come on, we played We've done a lot of sexy videos for the ladies, so it's only fair that the guys had their chance for our segment Bricked Up as we're going to wind down this great Thursday episode of BF Live and Vibe. But stick around, folks, because we're going to do a round of plugs at the end of this show and let you know where the party's heading after today, because Andrew's got stuff going on, Jen's got channels and stuff going on. We'll plug it all, and we'll let you know after the fact. Scott gave us the Irish goodbye between the breaks, or maybe his phone did. Thank you, my friend Scott Fitzpatrick. He's like, and look, he even stayed around for the other segment, but he didn't stay around for Bricked Up, so come on, let's do it. And let's show our first piece of content around here. My friend Juggalette Jen is here today, so she'll help me wrap up this BF Live 5. Ooh, how about this? We haven't shown. Shows up. Yes. You know, these kind of segments started
We
out
got
because, we did a
23.
segment. Oh boy. We did a segment. I thought I had my boy Andrew with me for this, but I don't.
And
Remember the segment we did, like hot chicks making a sandwich, Andrew? I'll get his attention, Jim.
Yes.
I got your attention. Well,
Yeah.
let's look. There you go. Let's bring some of this back to the Brick Up segment. Here we go.
whoa,
Making a sandwich until I find a boyfriend. Part whatever. So. Face not to go
her tits are almost falling out of her shirt.
Wow,
Yummy.
She ain't making an ordinary sandwich.
Nah, that's what I'm.
Wow, she made a French onion dip. Girl.
Scott's pants are around his ankles. I get it.
I'd marry.
I would try that because of all the work she put in. And then distracted by her.
We made it double sexy by including a sexy girl.
I would marry.
Wow, look at that. Really good, really down on it. Scott's pants are currently around his ankles. Thanks, Tyranny. Jen gets plugged enough, says articulate Jen. Space Nerd says, I'm hungry.
I know, right?
And me so horny and hungry too. I guess what that did, that was a double shot here on BF Live, the vibe. Got a horny and a hungry on that selection right there. All right, well, let's continue on. I kind of like, we used to do hot girls doing this and hot girls doing that. And so, once again, that's how it got incorporated. Eventually just turned into everything sexy to Bricked Up. But let's get specific with the skills and let's get sexy sanding on Bricked Up. Sexy sanding. Just making my woodwork. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, why are you wearing a light colored top?
It's not going viral, man.
Weird. It's weird.
Worship, girl.
All right, there you go.
Them titties be moving.
Excuse me?
Them titties be moving.
Yeah.
That's kind of the idea of this segment there, Andrew. I think it'll be bait. Well, if you think that's something, Andrew, let's go to the other end and get Bricked Up. Here we go. What is the... None of this is practical, Jen, the sanding. None of the sanding is practical.
Via,
Yes, sir. You know that ass.
Cute bottoms.
Via, did you see what I was doing?
No. What?
Squeezing.
Trying to reach up and grab that
Oh,
ass.
he was squeezing that ass. I'm sorry, Andrew. I was already ahead getting to the last piece of content. I kind of want to go rope and ride a cowboy, all of a sudden be a cowboy. I want to be a cowboy, so you can be my cowgirl. Our last piece of content here on Bricked Up.
Brick.
Whoa.
Indeed. That's how we wrap up that particular segment. A couple for the ladies. Visit by Frankie McDonald. Surprise visit. We didn't know that was going to happen today. And then we got Bricked Up. And I'm spent. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Oop. The reason I'm spent is because we normally do 3 hours here every day, Monday through Friday,
Yeah.
12 to 3 p.m. East. But I know Juggalette Jen, he's always excited, even to let you know if it's only a couple minutes. Juggalette Jen, what do we call it when we go past 3 hours here on the live?
Welcome to Overvibe.
We're in Overvibe, folks. 3 hours wasn't enough to kind of wrap up the show and finish up what we're doing. But we're just going to do our last round of plugs and say our goodbyes and let you know where the fun is going to continue in today's show. First of all, I'll thank my friend Bobby Nick. He was part of the show very early on. He kind of did the old kind of podcast I goodbye. But check it out, you know Bobby Nick will be doing his thing all the time. Particularly tonight, I know he'll be on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Let's start out by helping our friend Scott Fitzpatrick. He just sounded like he had a great premiere just yesterday, compilation of his locales, all of the crazy people like Cyrax and stuff that are out there on the internet, some of the most extreme edges. Scott goes in the hole so you don't have to. He just had a premiere of his compilation yesterday. If you want to see a bunch of weird, wacky people other than us all in one bunch, go over there to his friend's channel, the Angry Iguana 112, or his older stuff exists over there on Propmaster 69. There's been links running throughout the chat for Propmaster 69 and the Angry Iguana. Thank you for joining me, Scott Fitzpatrick, today and every day. And the 500 show, we had a lot of fun. Thank you, Scott Fitzpatrick. Check out everything he does. I'll take that on the next week. Let's see. We were going to go now. We'll let our friend, we'll let Juggalette Jen go. Yes.
Juggalette Jen.
I got your link backstage in the thing. Let me pull that out real quick. That's what she said. Let me see. Copy link address. I'm going to throw it in the chat here while Juggalette Jen lets everybody know about her show. She does shows on sometimes late at night when Bobby Nick is missing or on weekends and stuff. Tell them, Jen, any last words and where they can find you.
Sometimes I do lazy Sundays on my channel, and I've been trying to at least do one short video a day. I think I might have not done that today or yesterday, but I try to keep fresh stuff on there as much as I can.
There you go. Juggalette Jen, she does like the pop-up shows every now and then. She kind of does the fill-in stuff. It's kind of hard.
David to House 100. David to House 100.
To find an open spot when she's doing so much podcasting already with the most prolific podcaster in this group, Bobby Nick. But so when she's not hanging out with Bobby Nick, you'll see her doing these kind of her pop-up shows and fill-in shows. And you see that on the Juggalette Jen channel. And I threw that link in our chat. That's an active link if you want to click over that and give her like, shares, and subscribe to free stuff over there. Whatever you want to help her out. Daisy. Let's see. Like, share, and subscribe. I think Chris Thompson meant that for me. And I know he didn't mean this for me. Actually, well, I get a benefit too. Chris Thompson lifts and gives someone with a gifted membership. Thank you, buddy. He's a member defender, making sure we always got some members over here on the vibe. Kipcast. Welcome. That seems like a name I'm familiar with from the past. Kipcast. I got a membership today, courtesy of our friend Chris Thompson, who you can see probably doing the Pig Pen 3:30 East, immediately following BF Live Revive. He'll be doing the Fat Pig, the Fat_Pig, or on the Chris Thompson channel. Thank you, Chris Thompson, for your generous gifted membership. Let's see. We have Terry Nee saying Andrew can start a new form of physical therapy for horny cripples. Or just want to masturbate all the time in a wheelchair. I think that's all.
Yes.
Reaching for boobies and reaching for booties.
Boobies. Or you can reach for Don, who says, coming a little later than normal, he says,
Hey now.
what's up, Don? How you doing there, buddy? It's great to see you. Juggalette Jen, shouts out, Chris. Hey, Don. Did you see your USA Girl? I didn't play USA Girl because I really tend to only pull that out of it for when Doc is here.
USA Girl.
And I can do a little, I can call an audible here on the live. Let's type in the words U and S and then A, and I had the girl prop especially for Don.
Oh, I like this girl.
And so does Don. There you go, Don. Come on, listen.
I can watch her on the loop. She's natural.
That's right,
She's
folks.
real.
we'd appreciate what you can do. Any free like, share, and subscribe, and it really does help this these algorithms out. Makes YouTube pay attention.
So she's real.
There you go. She's pretty hot, says Space Nerd. Well, there you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we were just doing our round of plugs, and I put this guy backstage because he was making all this stuff. But check out my friend Juggalette Jen. There's always some kind of, you spend so many hours, especially you grinding on air, and I say that with these guys. But eventually, you mix in alcohol and too many hours awake or something's going to happen. And also, if you want to see all that go down, you got to hang out with Bobby Nick and Juggalette Jen and the Fat Pig and all that stuff. And Juggalette Jen's link is running in the chat. Not real boobs though. Why you gotta ruin it for us, nerd?
They bounce.
Just keep the false inside to yourself. Okay, but let's bring this guy in because he's got a show he's doing later on after this show. Andrew, he's currently looking at a tablet or another device, and that's on Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Tell him where you're going to be tonight at 7 East, Andrew.
Yes, Andrew the Giant 96 on the YouTubes.
The YouTube, he said in plural. That's right. Andrew the Giant 96 is where he's looking away at and distracted by now while doing BF Live The Vibe. Andrew the Giant 96 has over 40,500 subscribers. Or you can see him tonight at 7 o'clock East on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 7 p.m. East Coast time at No Filter Andrew. That's where he'll be tonight. And that's where Frankie said he'll stop in again. I'm sure Bobby Nick kind of had to dip out earlier to recharge his battery because he does all the podcasts, man. And that'll probably be one he's doing at 7 o'clock East. And after you're done doing all that stuff, after 7, say like 8:45, after you hang out with them for an hour and 45 minutes tonight, why don't you come hang out with me again on Replayables? It's on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. The link's been running in the chat. Jen knows about it. She's been our friend over there. She watched it many times, and she's actually been a victim of it, dare we say, Jen. But she did survive it. She came back strong. She's the only one to ever be kind of taken down by the show and rise like a phoenix and come back before the end of the show. So that is your record by itself. But that's Replayables tonight. We'll be doing that. Drinking, smoking, laughing, joking for our late night fun. 8:45 East. And the first half hour, we go Rumble exclusive. And we show those videos that we might not think we can get away with on YouTube.
Happy birthday.
And I mix in a little DJ set at 8:45 tonight. Shout out to the 20 people that are joining us. Join us. Stay with us. It'll be later on tonight, 7 o'clock East with Andrew. I'll see you at 8:45 East. And if I don't, I'll see you again real soon because we'll be wrapping up the week tomorrow, Andrew. So I don't really want to say goodbye, Andrew, because I'm going to see them real soon. So what do we say?
Bye for now.
That's right. We just say bye for now because we know we're going to see you real soon again in one of these great show chats. So it's just bye for now. Peace and love, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here